Today's video, I want to talk about essentially why you need to stop rushing success. So I feel like for a lot of us, especially as we get older in our lives, we begin to always want to see success happen, I would say at a rapid rate. But as we begin to enjoy the process of life, I feel like one of the main things that ends up deterring us from achieving our goals is trying to rush success because of the fact that we believe that the faster we go and the more we try to do all at one time, the greater the outcome will be. When in all actuality, not the case at all. I feel like for me personally myself, when I try to implement little daily habits like working out, reading, meditating, and just spending time with God, I always felt myself trying to make it like something I didn't want to do, but I know I had to do, instead of trying to make it something that I wanted to do, that I was willing to do almost every single day. I would try to do a very long, intense workout that I knew the next day would leave me completely sore and unable to activate another workout the next day. And because of this, it made working out very miserable. So because of that, I wanted to make things a lot more simpler. In fact, I decided to do a 30-minute workout, something I can do almost every other day, even at any point in time in day. And because of that, I was able to achieve this over a long duration of time. I'm going strong on about 3 months now. You don't see the gains yet. Give it time though, it's gonna happen. When you have a goal in mind and you're trying to achieve something, you always try to put like the idea that, oh, I want to complete all of this within a certain duration of time instead of letting it just happen. Now I know a lot of this is very, contradicting to my last video where I said just start. In that essence, I meant that essentially you need to get things rolling. But in the process of getting things rolling, you need to also understand that just because you started and just because you finally made the switch does not mean everything's going to happen for you, especially overnight. It's just not simply not going to. So because of that, I want you to think of the idea that whatever goal I have right now, even if it's something that could be achieved within a year, think of a 2-year lifespan, think of a 3-year or 4-year or 5-year. Let it take time, because the more you try to focus on completing within a certain time range, the more you're going to get frustrated when you don't see immediate results. And I noticed this especially through my life with anything I wanted to do. If I wasn't seeing immediate results, I would immediately drop it and have a hard time picking it back up because of how long I took away from it. Now, another reason I personally believe that you should stop trying to rush success is because it kind of prevents you from enjoying the little things in life, right? If you think about things that you do on a day-to-day basis, right? Maybe making coffee in the morning, having a nice little workout, reading a nice book, having a nice conversation with a friend who you personally enjoy. A lot of times we begin to overlook these things when we're in our rush for success because our only immediate thought is, how can I get to this next goal? Not what are the actions that I can enjoy that lead me up to working towards my next goal. And because of that, I feel like when a lot of us begin to sit down and understand what we're going for, we begin to almost kind of lose track of the fact that life is very short. And because of that, when you don't enjoy every single little moment that leads up to it, it almost feels like you kind of just rush through and you kind of forget what the main reason of you doing all this work was for. So when you're always trying to rush things, you kind of lose out in the little things in life. And that's really what life is about. Though that money you're trying to get or that financial freedom you're trying to achieve is going to obviously be a much better goal for you, the little things like the relationships that you build with friends, the time that you get to enjoy in the world, and the things that you leave behind are ultimately what really makes life more essential and also just more enjoyable. So in all honesty, instead of trying to focus on the here and the now of what I can achieve right now at this very second, think about what I can achieve this day that within probably 5 or 10 years from now will have a much bigger impact and also allow me to enjoy the process and also just enjoy life. Because like I said, it's very short. Many of us don't even get a chance to really live as long as we'd like to. So because of that, enjoying little things along the way is just the best way to live. And in my personal opinion, if you're watching this video, you must likely already know that, or at least at some point agree to it. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoy. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. Also comment down below any questions you guys may have. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch y'all.